Here we are at JFK Terminal 5. We are going to take a flight from New York to Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
We're flying Mint. It's already late. Time 12:15. The flight was supposed to leave at 10 to 10. Okay, here we are. 1F and 1Z. If you're traveling alone, you definitely want the one that's little single one because it's its own little cabin. We are not traveling alone, so I am going to suffer over here in this tighter confined seats like this. Here you have all of your little functions for the seat, which is much easier than some of the other ones on other airlines, and it's not on, near your arm. It's easy to work. You have all of your plugs that are accessible and they're not under an armrest. They provide you with water. You have your own light. A nice big blanket. With your toiletry kit. So in total you've got 16 seats in Mint. 4 of them are their own individual little suites, which are nice because you can close them off. But if you're traveling with someone else, then obviously you have these seats which are actually a nice big seat, and it's kind of got a rounded edge, so it's kind of, you feel a little encapsulated, which is nice. And huge screen in front of you, which is awesome. Also have 2 windows. Okay, so it is flight 711 headed from JFK to Las Vegas, and it is an A321. Place to put your shoes, which this is actually a nice smart ad.
Space. Not much. Set, go.
Well, welcome to Mint.
Thank you.
So you do have a touchscreen TV, but it is going to have a remote control right underneath these flaps here.
Okay.
My pleasure. Your seat does go completely flat, but for takeoff and landing, we do need it to be upright. You have a pillow and blanket set. There was a Mint kit on your seat, that gold kit. That's our Hayward and Hopper kit. The company that we partner with, that was founded in Los Angeles, but has some roots in New York. They have really nice designer bags. I like to shop, so that's just me. Really nice. But I use one of those for like makeup brushes, chargers, after the flight that we're yours to keep. You also have a tray table here.
Oh, this is your tray table.
Yeah, so they do come out, and then they'll come down across here.
Okay, that's so nice.
Then you have water. You each have a water. You have a charger outlet and a headset jack right underneath, kind of right where your elbow was.
Yep, right there.
Before we take off, we do offer a on-the-ground drink. It's our signature refreshment. It's a honey-infused limeade. Can be made with or without Grey Goose vodka. Would you like one of those?
Yes, I will. After this long wait.
With the vodka?
Oh yeah,
Sure. Yep.
All right, we'll be right back.
Thank you. Okay, so we have our nourishment menu here. You have your little hook so you can hang a jacket here. And because our seats are the first ones and the footrests go into the front part of the plane, I think there's a little more room, as I've understood and been told, but you can check it out for yourself. Drinks.
Refreshment.
Nice.
Grey Goose vodka. My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Their signature drink, which is actually very good. It's got some Grey Goose vodka in it, so they're using good vodka. And when you get to your seat, you have a little note from the main flight attendant. She leaves it for you. It's very cute. Okay, so we'll do a little check of our amenity kit.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So it is by Hayward. It's a Los Angeles handbag company. They have an eye mask, which is definitely a little step up from the regular eye masks that are always black and thin and have no style. At least has a little white lining around it.
So I know where your face is when you're asleep.
You have your eyeglass like cleaner, which is cool. Cute little branded one. So we have some socks, but they actually look a little more branded than, again, your regular ones, which is very cute. Nice socks. They say JetBlue on them, but super soft. So cute socks. We have a package of hand lotion, lip gloss, and face mist. So you've got a cute little package of items. You have your toothbrush and toothpaste, but what's nice is it's actually in a cute little gold package. Makes it a little better. And then of course you have your JetBlue pen. But cute little bag. And your standard items that are in the bag. But I think they've kicked it up a little bit and made them a little more stylish. So cute. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. The seat, I do believe, is like air filled or something because it's like kind of moves around. It is super comfy. It doesn't have that kind of bottomed out feel because so many people have been sitting on it. It's like completely like soft and cushiony and definitely comfy. I would say the back, not as comfy. Like if you're putting your back up, it's very hard, but the actual seat is pretty comfy. So personally, I like the little pocket that you can keep your shoes in, because in a lot of the business class flights, they do give you a bag for your shoes, but the shoes ultimately sometimes end up kind of jammed under the seat. When you go to make the bed flat, they kind of sometimes get jammed under there. On the Turkish flight, they have like a little box in front, and some of them do, but you end up taking your shoes off, forgetting to put them in the box, and then they get kind of jammed in there. And this little pocket for your shoes is awesome. Love it. In case you need more light, it's right here. You can read, twist it down up, or if you want to tell ghost stories, you can get in really close and tell scary stories. Ooh. That's actually a very strong light. And so in your bag you got a pillow and a blanket. Nice heavy blanket too. Like it's nice. I think it's like a little mini duvet blanket. So we're gonna press one button and we're gonna check out the bed. Oh. Okay, we're making it into a bed. Here we go. Goes quick. Okay. Okay, so that is pretty lay flat. I have to say, most of them have a little bit of an angle down when it comes to your feet, and it kind of makes it like uncomfortable to sleep in. But it doesn't get more flat. That's pretty damn lay flat. That's probably the most lay flat on a true lay flat bed that I've had. They all say they're lay flat, but they're not quite. This one, my feet are totally flat with my head, which is awesome. And I would say though, for Doug, like your arm kind of does fit under here. My arm fits over okay. And certainly if you're laying here, it's not too bad. but I would say for Doug it's going to be a little squishy, but you could go on your side. I will say that this itself is not too comfortable. The actual on your back, it's kind of feels like a flat board. Some of them like have a little bit of padding. This one has 0, and they don't give you the padding for the bed. Some of the other business class lay flat seats, they give you a little padding that you put over the bed. This one is definitely completely and utterly hard. So this part here, where your back is, 0 comfort. It is hard like a rock. I can't see that being comfortable. The only way I can see you being comfortable with that is to put your blanket on it. Maybe it'll make it more comfortable, but that's probably one of the harder ones that I've tried to sleep on. I have to say that was a very quick transition from lay flat to seated landing position. Now my butt is comfortable because that part of the bed is comfortable, but the back part, lower back, 0 comfort, 0, not good. Surprised that they didn't do something about that, because that's where you're laying on, and very often, very uncomfortable. So I never really thought that I cared about the slippers until I didn't have them. You don't get slippers on this flight, and I normally don't usually wear them. Sometimes the odd time I will, but now that I actually have my little pocket for my shoes, I wish I had some slippers. Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Hot towel. So we have a little tasting of Terra chips and is it eggplant?
Eggplant dip.
And eggplant dip. Terra chips. Eggplant dip is very good. Ooh, wow. This. Enjoy. Thank you. You get 3 choices from the menu. So I have filet, a truffle ravioli, and some shrimp.
Okay, the steak is much better than the highly touted Turkish Airlines. This is like nice medium rare, yummy filet.
Okay, so here's my take on the food. The steak is definitely rare, the way we like it. Some people might not, they like it well done. But it is very good, very tender piece of filet. The ravioli, I think, is a little undercooked. It's got a nice flavor to it. You can definitely taste the truffle. But I think the inside might be a little undercooked. Shrimp are perfectly done. So I think overall, pretty good. What time is it? It's ice cream time.
Ice cream, Mike.
Ready for the cream.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, ice cream and bird delivers with a smile. Ice cream comes to her. Tell us how it is.
Pineapple is yummy. Vanilla's very good.
Oh, pineapple is good.
And the Oreo is very good also.
2 thumbs up on the ice cream. So I will say, because I always like to give you guys the goods, the real goods, this seat that is closest to the window is definitely a little bit drafty. If you tend to get cold like me, you might not want to sit in this seat by the window because it's definitely a little cool. Cool, and you can feel a little air blowing through the connection point on the wall. This is me trying to get comfortable. And an extra pillow. I have actually, well, I got a whole
You're supposed to all the way down in the footwell.
Too. Because I'm trying to like make this more comfortable because it's very uncomfortable. So
This is Nikki playing house, is what this is.
I'm trying to get this seat more comfortable. Let's see. I'm down at the footwell. So if we're being honest here, it does not get very dark. It is like 3:15 in the morning New York time, and this is probably one of the most uncomfortable seats I've ever been in. It is like sleeping on concrete. So if you're laying on your side all down here is so uncomfortable. And I have a pillow and a blanket covering this seat. It is really, like I said, one of the most uncomfortable seats I've ever been in for a lay flat seat. Okay, so I hate to complain. I was really excited to try Mint, but I'm not really impressed. Service is very nice. The girl is very nice. Seats are terribly uncomfortable, and it is freezing. It is super drafty, and I'm not thinking it's any different than any other flight because I can see the way the planes are built. Super drafty and super uncomfortable. Okay, so as you'll see, I am now across the aisle. That is because the window seats are freezing. And when I went to get up to go to the restroom, the flight attendant was like sitting in her seat, rubbing her hands because she was freezing too. And I said, "Can I move over here?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, because you're on the window seat, right? Yeah, it's freezing." JetBlue, not cool. Not cool that it's freezing. You are awesome.
I'm Rosa.
Rosa, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, a couple things about our JetBlue flight. Rosa, you're awesome. She is the flight attendant. She gets 5 stars. Unfortunately, the seats suck.
It's just the physical seat. The layout was really cool.
The layout is really nice.
Where the plugs are, the way the screen is,
Yep.
like the physical area there, all super
They've
cool.
really thought about it and took kind of the ideas from some of the other airlines that, you know, maybe were kind of lacking and put them in their seat area. The physical seat
Terrible.
is what was like terrible. It's like sleeping on concrete. I had a pillow and a blanket underneath me, and it made no difference.
I think they tried to do like a fancy air cushion seat that self-adjusts itself.
Right.
It just didn't work real well.
Right, and when you lay down, the air adjusting thing, massage back part goes completely flat and doesn't work, so you have no air cushion, which makes it like completely like, well, not good. And I can't believe people don't say that. You know, maybe they just don't want to be honest about it. And it was also freezing. So I laid down in my seat, which was next to the window, and I ended up getting up to go to the restroom, and I was freezing, and I walked past Rosa, who's sitting there like shivering with a blanket over her because she's freezing, because you can also feel the air coming through the emergency door where her seat is. And I asked if I could change seats because the aisle across us was empty, and she's like, "Oh yeah, no problem, because you're the window seat, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah, it's freezing." I'm like, "Okay." So I moved to the other seat. It's like super drafty and cold. It's very bizarre. If you get it super cheap and you want to try it, I'd say try it.
Could be because JetBlue just started it. This is like they just have to work on getting a better seat.
Right, maybe
they nailed like the layout and the
layout
service
was great.
and all that
The layout
kind of
was
stuff.
great, and Rosa's awesome. Like
Yeah.
totally, you guys, you guys know service. Just whoever designed your seats, not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we're here in Vegas. Let's go check it out. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe and click the bell below so you get regular updates. Thanks so much for watching.